doing great. How are you?
Good.
Your first Comic-Con.
First Comic-Con opportunity, yeah. That's incredible. It's gonna be my first panel, too. So.
It'll be fun. You'll have fun.
So obviously, I think the big question right now is, coming out of season 5, how is your character dealing with having been a beast, and is that going to be addressed, or?
Well, yeah, I can answer both questions. So, Mason has definitely been obsessed with the supernatural world, and it became a reality to him once he found that his best friend was a werewolf. And then becoming a beast, it was borderline traumatic experience. The fascination with it is still there, but he sees the dangers of it. And he sees that this is real, and this is a very scary life. As much as it is cool, there is dangers to it. And that kind of is like an underlying tone of how he's going to attack the next problem in season 6. Because it's not just fun and games. This is like people's lives. So, it doesn't necessarily get addressed because there's so much. We actually are thrown right into another extremely crazy, how are we going to get out of it type situation.
Right. So, and following up with that, I guess, being human and surrounded by all these supernatural creatures, you said it's always like underlying.
Yeah.
Is that something he's constantly worried about?
I don't think so as much anymore, because he's proven himself and Scott has trusted him with certain things, with being a part of the plan, and his plan B for an episode, and he actually succeeded, and so that he's kind of riding that momentum, and he's continuously kind of like Styles 2.0, basically using his intellect to help the pack in certain ways. He's using his obsession with the supernatural to propel the pack. So if he finds out, about these ghost riders, he's going to learn everything he has to know about them. Assist and
So I was talking to Jack a little bit about his willingness to include LGBT characters, and you're playing an LGBT character which is already pretty monumental, but also one of color. It's another thing.
Yeah.
What's that experience been like for you?
It's been great, man. It's just so awesome how much support I get all across the board. I'm just definitely honored to play this, because this is a very different character, and it's been such a joy to see him grow, and people really love him. I love it because this is such a successful show. It's kind of like, how Double Dutch is, where someone's already jumping in and and actually made it, and people who is that guy? They're actually excited to see Mason. So it's just been an honor, a surreal moment. I'm just very proud to play this guy. It's just great.
Do you get a lot of fans coming up to you and talking to you about it and telling you what it means to them, or how they?
It's mostly on social media. But that's enough for me, because I know people, that's their way to kind of connect to people they look up to. And just seeing some of the tweets, how I've made a positive impact on people just by doing what I love. It's a great experience. I'm honored to do it.
What kind of things are Mason and Liam going to get up to this season?
Survive. That's pretty much what we're doing. That's our main goal, and just to keep everyone intact. And they're like brothers now. I mean, after you go through something that's so intense, if you will, after you go through something like that, you kind of get closer. And we're just using our relationship, because we're a part of a pack now. Not just best friends, we're part of a pack. So this is a new chapter in their lives, and we're just going to try to make it through.
Where would you like to see your character go?
I really like where he's headed, and to be a solidified member of the pack. And I think he already is in that sense, but just to continue that process, because I feel like he's found a purpose in it. He has a 4.6 GPA, so school isn't really his. I mean, it's his thing that he likes to do, but it's not his passion. His passion is really using that intellect to doing something that's just so really astronomically cool. So just being more involved in the pack, and being, I guess, a beta to Liam, if Liam becomes that alpha. So it's just be cool to just be a part of that.
Do you think you make a good outfit?
Me? Mason? I don't know. I think he has some cool traits. He's great. He does things that I personally wouldn't do. He attacked the berserker. He did so many things. He was trapped by the drug doctors and said, "No, leave." I would not say that. That's the last thing I would say. Yeah, he might have some alpha qualities. Who knows?
How is so Liam? I mean, so you and Liam are very good friends. How would you say that they're alike to Scott and Styles? Like,
Yeah.
or compare them?
I actually like that because
They're not jokey. Like,
not really.
yeah,
Not really.
more serious.
I feel like Mason does have a little bit of that sarcastic type thing, and it's fun because it actually gets shown more in season 6, even in the midst of all the craziness that's going on. So I think that's kind of how Mason relates to Styles. But as far as the leader thing, Liam he's learning how to become a leader by Scott. So it's kind of like I'm supportive of him becoming this leader, and I know he's the leader, and I'm supporting him. And it's just we kind of have our little joking moments, which is cool because I really like that about Styles and Scott. So we'll see.
What can you tease about how Mason specifically is going to interact with the Ghost Riders?
Yeah, well, he definitely gets up close and personal with them. A little too close for his liking, I'd say. But because he's a part of it now. He's not an outsider looking in. He's in it. So I think that's going to be really cool that he's a part of it. So it's pretty much answered that, I guess. Good?
Yeah.
I'm just going to run around.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.